Chelsea woes continue and Gary Neville has assessed if Thomas Tuchel is under pressure. Chelsea failed to win for the fifth time in their last 7 matches as they were held to a 0-0 draw against Wolves, and Gary Neville has given his verdict about whether Thomas Tuchel should be concerned due to the club's sacking culture. It's fair to say that Chelsea have suffered a recent dip in form, certainly compared to the high standards that are set by Thomas Tuchel. Their failure to see off Zenit meant they had to settle for runners-up in their Champions League group, which was shortly after they were stunned 3-2 by West Ham in the Premier League. Chelsea have been knocked off the perch, and are currently 6 points off top spot in third, but although it's far from a crisis, such is the infamous sacking culture at the club, doubts are already starting to creep in. Although discussions may seem ridiculous at this point, stranger things have happened at Chelsea, and Gary Neville has had his say. Chelsea have gone from looking increasingly dominant, to struggling to win games, and the Blues have only won 2 of their last 7 in all competitions. The 2 wins were only by a single goal, as Chelsea struggled against both Leeds and Watford before stumbling to victory. Chelsea have been recently rocked by the impact of COVID, and their squad has been left a little light as the Premier League continues to suffer cases, and Chelsea even requested that their recent 0-0 draw with Wolves be postponed, but it was denied and Chelsea's woes continued. With Chelsea falling behind the pace just 2.5 weeks after topping the Premier League, Neville has claimed that Tuchel will be worried about the drop-off in his side. Neville told Sky Sports, "I think HES got enough credit in the bank. I know it's a club that does things very differently, but I'd hate to think that Thomas Tuchel is under pressure. I think he'll be a little bit worried. I think mentally when you try to get a game called off and you're then told to play it, I can't think that will help the mindset in that game.